Look, my friends, a double helix rainbow. That is beauty. It's actually raining. I'm outside. I just pulled up. That means the fencing is going to commence. Yeah. I'm talking about the perimeter and just it stopped raining. Just like that. Yeah, you won't be able to lock your bike in there, so kind of SOL on that. Another week. And just like that, it's encapsulated. Yeah, you can see it rained a little bit. It's oh, it is still raining. Kind of sprinkling. I would say the other side is already fenced in. That's where the ex used to work. Almost thought that was her for a second. Honestly. Blonde hair and all. There you go. Oh, well, fuck, man. Isn't that nice? That. Yeah, this is, I don't know. I think this is going to be a very cautious year. I just saw in the paper that there was they found early Wednesday morning, a elderly gentleman around 40 to 50 right there on the steps of City Hall, taken to the hospital and then pronounced dead. So some guy literally died on the steps of City Hall in Pasadena. Let's get out of here. The winter rain. Actually, from this point now, it almost looks like a summer rain. There is no real game plan today because I actually have to go do laundry today. I finally got my laundry card the other day. And I have to do that. I have to work tomorrow, Sunday, and Monday. And I've just been putting around. But I gotta do that today. There seems to be a battle with some of the homeless that are yelling at each other. As you can hear, there's a person right behind me or so, but yeah, the guy that's yelling is damn. This is like just, this is crazy. That person behind me over my shoulder is the one that's doing the yelling to another person over there. When I was at the Paseo earlier, this is like all it takes is just to like really bring me down. I guess I really have bad PTS or whatever that, because I hear this stuff and it just echoes of a lot. And not only hearing this while I'm sleeping out on the streets, I'm hearing this off in the distance, especially down there by the courthouse, because it really echoes a lot. It really reverberates a lot. So a lot of folks over there by the Centennial and by City Hall would get, really messed up, and you can hear it. And you can and start to kind of almost tense up, because you can hear the sound getting closer and closer. So it's like, oh shit, hey, Greg, can you hear that? Yeah, I fucking hear it. Okay, yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, okay, just in case it starts to come over. And for the most part, a lot of the times, it would just meander off somewhere else and disappear. But then there were those occasions where that particular yelling or what we were hearing happened to stray at our area, and it's like, all defenses up and everything. So I fucking hate this. And also, it's, look, it is so much better. It is extremely so much better than where I was. But there, like if I get off the Gold Line right there at Lake and everything, I have to, make my way through there and stuff like that. And I was on my way over here at the Del Mar station to go down. I was gonna go to Pershing Square because they have the ice skating rink up there. They do it every year for the holiday season and stuff like that. It's really cool. It's kind of like, LA's little version of Times Square, and Rockefeller Center and everything. So yeah, even with the whole New Year's, that City Hall down there in LA is kind of like their Times Square. It try as an A. Nah, it just couldn't hold a candle to New York. You got that part, New York. The one cool thing is that there was a guy that was turning left to go up the street, Los Robles, or down south, and it was an older orange International, and a big fucker, like a Scout, and good old American Seal, right? And I guess he stalled out and everything, and I didn't notice it until after I walked across the street. He's waving people out and stuff like that. I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like, I turned around and I helped him push it. So I had to take a couple of hits of the inhaler and everything. But no, I helped him push out. That thing was like really cool. We got it all around, and he was trying to make it up the hump into the driveway and down into the parking lot, but that was a beast. Look, it was like an older Bronco, the older Internationals, but that were like the Broncos and everything. So we got that, and I walking back over here, and he's like really thanking me. He's like, oh, You know, no one, I go, yeah, I know, that's, I thought someone was actually going to help, because he said, you know, hey, he looked at the guy across the street and he's all, hey, can you help me? And I could hear him sarcastically, but, you know, because he was bummed, he's like, oh, well, I guess not. And then that's when I turned around and I saw, and I'm like, fuck, I got to help this guy. So I did, you know, and he's like, oh, thank you. I go, yeah, I've helped someone else in need, you know, stuck out on the street. And he's like, oh, thank you. And he's like, happy holidays. Well, same to you. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. And, like, at the next bus stop, I found a brand new shiny penny, so it's okay. I'm just glad I'm, you know, it was a push that I saw that. I knew that thing was going to be, like, really, really heavy, but I had to help the dude, man. It sucks being stuck out in the middle of the road. There's been more than several occasions where it was just my wife and I, either, I think twice, like in the Suburban, and then, well, multiple times in the Cadillac, big old Cadillac. So yeah, I know what that's like. Look, my friends, a double helix rainbow. That is beauty. Oh yeah, better on the steady cam. Hey, sharp jacket, I like that. See, this is why, see, how many people are not noticing? I know, I'm just too, maybe I'm just too appreciative of all this. Really see it. Wow, it looks it's not so much, but definitely because of the sensor, it's that much more brighter. Actually, it's almost like a triple, but as the light moves, there is one right above that one, so honestly, it's, I saw it. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. You can really start to see the indigo. There's the ultraviolet, but the indigo there is pretty. Wow, look at that. You see that? See the, wow. And just a faint outline of the mountain. Truth be told, and I've said this before, the reason why I am so ooh and ah about seeing things, because I'm seeing things all over again. Least not forget that I lost my eyesight. CRVO. Still never got an answer. Still never got an answer for that. It was all dropped, but. Oh, that's big. There, you can definitely start to see the ultraviolet and the indigos. Look at that. Oh. So for me, everything. Oh, even more so when I see idiots walking around, the first thing they do is they grab their phone. Yes, I say this again, I have my phone, I use my phone, but I don't, because I see everybody else. I like to see where I am and where I've been. Yes, even more so now, for whatever vision I have left in my life, wherever my heart's beating. I love to see things. One of the things that everybody takes for granted. For some, it's a blessing. Others, a curse. And a few have never known the difference. Joe Biden's bar. Ooh, see a little bit of a rainfall right there. This is going to be really exciting. Let's see, this time last year, was it Ralph's? It was Ralph's, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Ralph's. And then that didn't last very long after the surgery. God. Yeah, I know there's one in particular, two in particular, that always knocking me down because I didn't get a job or I left a job. Is there another homeless or former? Really? That you've encountered that's like me? I mean, if he's done better than me or she's done better than me or they, that's great. That's awesome. I'd love to. But honestly, to always be judging me so harshly as to seem almost to be a failure all the time, compared to whom? And what exactly are you comparing? To your own life? That's kind of Freudian. Like people, just look at that. Holy crap. This thing is, see, this is what raises my suspicion of all the clothes that get robbed, get stolen and stuff. Like, we've never had this kind of turnout like this in Pasadena when it comes to... Maybe if you'd stop buying stuff, you would be able to... Well, granted, yeah, I mean, look, I just bought this yesterday at H&M in the corner at the markdown with the red sticker on. This was like $34 normally. I got it for 15 bucks. $17.49 I think with tax. Because I bought the stupid paper bag. And I still have to go wash my clothes because there's a lot of clothes that I have to give to Salvation Army because I don't need it. I had to be buying clothes left and right, unfortunately. Just didn't have the laundry and the capability of doing it over there at the house. Being stuck in the mire, I was forced. I really spent a lot of money during that. I don't know if it was more in the clothing or the food and everything else lost, so. Oh well. That's learning. That's learning. And you just keep going forward. That's why I don't really feel so bad after just leaving the refrigerator. I was like, yeah, you know what? That was great, but maybe there's just too many buggies. Right in front of Mr. Flippy's place. Actually, it's 11 o'clock, but since, you know, we live in a man-controlled time zone, man-made time, it's daylight savings, or was, or is. I don't flippin' know. Rolls back, it rolls back. It goes forward, it goes forward. I mean, honestly, good maneuvering, dang. that was close. I spent like $56 at Ralph's the other day. Honestly, not even what I need. I bought an extra bag of sugar because I plan on doing some baking and stuff like that. I want to make, there's some treats that I want to make and take. So, and I bought the sugar, and actually I think I got that on sale for $1.54 for a 5-pound, and then the eggs and everything. And I was like, I don't pay attention really, honestly, but when I heard it audibly, and I'm like, I looked at the screen, and I'm like, and I'm looking at what's already bagged and already placed, and I'm like, fuck, this is batshit crazy. And I still have to, I did get my coffee, but I still have to, and I got my milk. I still have to go get more eggs. But, oh man, this is nuts. At least I bought butter when it was on sale still. But, dude, I mean, I'm really having to budget myself now, you know, because I got the rent, and then every other month I got, you know, the electrical bill and stuff like that. That one's starting to freak me out again, because I remember the anxiety when it was billing time, and my ex and I, we were just like, oh, fuck. But the average was about $350 bi-monthly. So, and honestly, sometimes it would go up a little bit more during the winter time, and that's when we would utilize the Apple credit, or the Apple credit, which is the Apple Time program that the city of Pasadena has for low income and stuff like that. One-time use, but it would help. All right, my friends, I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna go see how much the pumpkin puree is here. If not, I'm gonna go over to Ralph's and then just go home. I will. Yeah, I'm done. I gotta go do laundry and stuff. But at least it's cool. It's $1.75 for the wash, $1.50 for the dry. Don't know how long. I hope it's at least 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes for the dry. I just hope they're good ones. And yeah, so it's a lot more at the laundromat out here. I think it's almost like $3 in some places. Ah, crap, it's smudgy. All right, I may not be able to see all the way, but at least I can see. You folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other, help one another. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment, pull down your pants and slide on that ice. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification button. Tell your friends and family about me, about us, what's going on, and yeah, nothing really. Yeah, it won't be long now. I'm very curious to see how quiet the traffic is here for Christmas Day. It was a lot busier than it was last year on Thanksgiving, surprisingly, but Merry Christmas. Target does this every few years. Same brand for now, different design, and literally $1 more. Look at that. So, and that'll go for that. Because I remember doing this, especially when I was working in dry goods, you know, and stuff like that in market. Yeah, the different designer package, even major manufacturers do the same thing. So, but in our case, that's the whole shrinkflation shit. So, ooh, sexier looking product. packaging, but you know, we just upped it up 6 to 12, 15% in some places. I had already seen 2 people in the process of walking out. One particular sketchy homeless dude in a very disheveled looking manner with a gray hoodie. He was coming out this way. He looked like shit. And he's carrying around a whole bunch. He must have been carrying at least a good 6 pieces of clothing like this, with the hangers draped over. And I'm just like, oh man, he's looking around. All wired out. At least 2 people. There's a lot of people picking it. But I bought my fucking bows at $3 for 2, so I can put on my on my door. At least I wanted to decorate something for the holidays other than just wearing my hat, you know, to work and stuff. I wanted at least my place. You know, after looking at some of the trees and stuff like that, I'm like, yeah, no. Not even honestly, the $15 for that one tree that I had seen. At Walmart. So at least $3. But see, this is what kills me, you know, these next year is really going to be a difficult and tight budgeted year for me, though I'm hoping to be able to save some as well. But it's going to be really, really tight. I gotta crack my own ass on that. But you know, and I gotta go wherever I go and, you know, dutifully swipe my card or hand over cash or whatever and do all this all at the same time while I say, you know, I have one foot in regular life and always the other foot in the homeless life. Yeah, I'm being subsidized, you know, but I am still employed. And whatever taxes I have to pay, I'm paying in for myself. If ever there was a Social Security and 401k all rolled into one, and it's just a revolving door, is this situation that I'm in particular. Subsidized, but employed, all the while paying California taxes and everything. And because of the child support, I won't get any return, so that goes all the child support. And yeah, I gotta see this, and it hurts, and it pisses me off. It really pisses the fuck off.